Hey guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have 10 must-dos for adults on a Disney cruise. So on this list I'm going to kind of go over like 10 big things that are meant just for adults on a Disney cruise. They're like must-dos slash like different things so that you think of a Disney cruise and you think of, oh, it's for kids and families, but there is a lot to do just for the adults. We've gone on them just as us, and even in my age, I'm technically considered an adult on the Disney cruise, because once you hit 18, you're an adult. So there's lots of things to do. Stay away from the kids. I know plenty of people that just go as like a couple, because there's so much to do without the kids involved. So I'm just gonna go through the 10 things that I would recommend doing, so there's places to go. If you guys enjoy Disney content, Disney pins, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, as I'm posting tons of Disney content on this channel. And this is the middle of our Vlogmas, so I have lots of content from this last little bit of December and up all the way till Christmas. So let's get started with our list. So the first thing is kind of the Quiet Cove pool and the pool decks. There are specific adult-only pool decks. The Quiet Cove pool is kind of the main one. It's a nice pool, relaxing. It actually has a bar in it. The pool itself is on all 4 boats, and there's also a hot tub next to it, and there's just a nice area to relax. There's comfier chairs than the ones that are on the regular pool deck. They're like nice and padded. Super awesome place to relax, grab a drink, and sit in the pool. On the Fantasy and the Dream, there is also Satellite Falls. That's usually up on a higher deck, but that is another awesome place to hang out. Just relax on some nice pool chairs, and it has like the waterfall area. You could sit in that. Super awesome quiet area just for adults. They like make sure that there's not kids that are sitting in it. Sometimes on the Quiet Cove pool you will get people that walk through just to get to like the spas right next to it, so to get through into the elevators, but generally it's nice and quiet, peaceful, nice place to relax. The next thing is Paulo and Remy. So yes, in your regular dining rotation you're going to be with kids, just because the restaurant is filled. It's a Disney cruise, but there is Paulo and Remy. You can do these each, I believe, once a cruise. And there's a nice adult-only dinner. It costs a little bit more. Remy definitely costs more than the other, and then Paulo, but Paulo's on all 4 boats and Remy's on the Dream and the Fantasy. The Dream and the Fantasy have a little bit more because they're bigger in size, and I'm assuming that the new boats, especially like the Wish, will probably have some more of these too. Paulo, super nice Italian dinner, and Remy is a French themed dinner, multiple courses, super awesome. It's quiet, it's nice, it's a little bit fancier, so you do have to get dressed up, but it's a nice relaxing place to go away from all the children. They also have like a little bar next to it that you can go and grab a drink before or after, so super awesome. Great place to go, a little bit quiet and fancier dinner. Those places do offer usually a brunch or like a breakfast, so you can check out that too. That's like when I say you can go once, you can go like once for dinner and once for brunch. They try to limit it so that everybody has an opportunity to go if they want to. The next thing is the nighttime activity. So there is a whole section that is just for adults on the cruise. During the day it is meant for families. They do different family events in it, but a lot of the places in it are bars, so those are usually just meant for adults. But even the adult nightclub turns into an adult nightclub at night. They do different events and different things like that, play music. They have like dance parties, different things like that. So super awesome place to go hang out, just as adults while your kids are in the kids club, or if you're on an adult only cruise, to get away from the kids. Kind of going off the adult nightclub area, there is adult only events. So there is entertainment, there is comedians that come, magicians, different things that will do adult only events. There's adult only, obviously all the night events. There's also adult only trivias, with different music trivia. So they'll do like 50s all the way up to the 2000s, of different music trivia. So it's all things that are meant for adults, and it's all in that adult area. On one of the boats it's Route 66 themed, and I believe it's Europa on the other 2 boats. But super awesome, nice place for the adults to hang out, away from all the kids. Another place to go and relax is the spa and salon. That is also adults only. They do, at least on the Fantasy and the Dream, they have a small teen area, but the rest of it is meant only for adults. They do different massages. They have the rainforest room with different like rainforest shower things. They have a salon where you get your nails done, you can get your hair done, different things like that. So that's super awesome place for adults to go hang out, have a nice like relaxing massage or something like that, get your hair done, nails done. Nice place, quiet place away from all the kids. Also within the spa and salon, the next thing is exercise. So they have gym, and it's only meant for adults, the gym. So just for those that are 18 and older. And inside the gym they do offer personal trainers that you can pay for, or classes. They have different things like that. My recommendation between the exercise and the spa and salon is go to the spa raffle that they have, because you can win different packages. You can win like free massages, free pass to the like a day pass to the rainforest room, personal trainer, different things like that. So highly recommend doing that on your first day, so you have a chance of winning a free like a little package for the spa slash the like exercise gym. Another thing for adults is there's lots of bars on the boat, and they do wine tastings and cognac tastings and beer tastings, different things like that. So recommend doing those. My mom loves going to those. She goes to them with when we cruise with friends, she goes with that, or she's gone to them with other friends that we've met through a Facebook group. Super awesome. I know a lot of the Facebook groups will put on one, but they do tons of different things like mixology and different things like that. There's usually one that somebody can find that you're interested in. They're usually in one of like the smaller bars. They'll do it in there, like it's on like, I think it's pink on one of the boats, but they'll do it like in a small bar, like the Skyland Lounge. And there's multiple different places, not only just in the adult nightclub like O'Gill's, Skyline Lounge, different places like that. There is bars elsewhere. There's the bars on the pool deck if you want to get a drink out there. There's a couple different bars out on the main deck. And then if you're on Castaway Cay, there is also some bars for you to go check out. The eighth thing is more if you're going to Castaway Cay. It's Serenity Bay. It's meant just for the adults. It is so nice and peaceful and quiet over there. There's lots of beach chairs. You can grab a beach chair. You can rent bikes from there. Just like they have at the main beach, tubes, all that, but it's just for the adults and it's quieter. There's a nice bike path right next to it that you can just go straight down and see some awesome views. So super awesome. I highly recommend going there if it's just if you're just adults on your trip, or if you send your kids to Scuttle's Cove. Super recommend. You just take the tram there. I wouldn't recommend walking there, but I would recommend taking the tram there. It is 2 trams that you have to take there, but highly recommend. Once you get there, there's tons of seats. It's nice and quiet. Own little area to float around. There's not kids screaming and splashing everywhere. And there is also a food place, so they don't advertise it as much, but they have cookies and Cookies to Barbecue. They have their own barbecue there. It does have different food. Sometimes it's usually like a little nicer steaks and stuff like that, and it's cooked right in front of you. Like, you literally get it right off the grill. They don't have everything that their other one has, because some of the other stuff is more geared to kids, but they have its own ice cream machine, drink machines, all that, and lots of food options. So I highly recommend just going there, relaxing, and eating there. The ninth thing is, on some of the cruises there are adult only excursions, so I would recommend checking those out if you are going for adult party. From looking through it, most of them are on the European cruises, so the Mediterranean and Northern Europe cruises, just because there's more adult only things to do, less in the Caribbean. But I'd recommend if you're checking those out and seeing the different options, there might be one on your cruise. I was just flipping through the cruise line website recently and noticed that there was a bunch of those, so I'd recommend checking that out. And then the 10th thing for adults is spend time with your family. If you're going with your family, don't feel like you just have to do all the adult things and send your kids to the kids club. There's lots of family activities. Bingo's technically for the adults because it's 18 plus to be able to buy the bingo cards, but it's a great place to spend with your family and have fun. There's shopping, everything. Like, it's a Disney cruise. You're on vacation to spend time with your family. Do that too, but there is also lots of adults only things if your kids are in the kids club, or if you just want some time to relax, or if you're not even going with your if you're going just as adults, there's still have fun with all the family activities. There's lots of fun to do with those different game shows, and they might be fun even as adults to go to all the family stuff. So that's kind of my main 10 different things that I'd recommend / tips for adults, or things for adults to do on a Disney cruise. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button and turn the subscribe button, as I have tons of Disney content coming on this channel in the near future. I'm super excited for you to see everything I have planned for you. And I'm now going to send you over to today's Advent opening. Hi guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm here for my next of the pin Advent opening. It is the 20th, so we're going to be opening our 20th slot, which is crazy to think we're already 20 days into December. It's almost the end of the holiday season. So we are going to be opening up this little pin. It feels like another one of the Tiny Kingdom pins. Super excited to see what of the Tiny Kingdom pins, and ooh, this is a perfect one for the holiday season. I do like these Tiny Kingdom pins because they do have some holiday season to them. And this is 2 of the toy soldiers kind of standing right next to each other. A definitely tiny one in the sense of there's a lot of little detail on that tiny little pin that's almost the size of a pin back. But another great one to add to our Christmas, and still kind of following our pattern. I don't know if you've noticed our pattern, that we open a pin and then the next day is a Tiny Kingdom pin, which I kind of find is a little weird just on the way that I happen to list the amount of pins that I put on each row. That every time we open at the end is a Tiny Kingdom pin. I mean, it's gonna get screwed up at the end because this is our last row, and I do believe we have one more Tiny Kingdom pin somewhere in this last row. But so far we've had a Tiny Kingdom pin to start and then like a Tiny Kingdom pin in this nice diagonal. But I've really enjoyed opening these different pins and seeing everything we got. I hope you guys have enjoyed so far our different pins that we've opened in our advent, and I've been checking out all the different Vlogmas videos that are linked in a playlist at the end. And I'll see you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas video. Bye!
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse